Good morning, friends and fam. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Glad I'm finally back. It's been a few weeks, almost a month, of family stuff that I needed to be dealt with, so picking back up the regular Sunday convoys starting today. We might get into a few things today after this convoy. I'm not sure what we'll play, but plan on doing a longer stream today. Might end this after the trucking and start a new stream, or just carry this one on. Haven't decided that yet. But we're doing 3 quick little runs today.
I have to weigh anyway.
Yeah, I had to as well. We are going from Seattle to Bend on our first stop. Quick little 300 miles. From Bend to Jackpot, and from Jackpot down to Ehrenberg. I think it's a total of just shy of 1,560 miles somewhere.
What server are you on?
You know, I don't know.
Yeah, you might need US simulation because we're not seeing you pull in.
Okay.
We are sitting on a scale on the I-5 South, just outside of Tacoma, waiting for one more guy, and we'll be on our way. We have one more gentleman trying to join us, but he's having some issues.
Pulling away from the scale. I'm going to stop here. You guys are not on the scale, right?
No. He's having some issues currently with his Steam profile.
On the entrance ramp back onto 5.
So he might join us further down. Anyways, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Glad you guys are here. It's been a long time, I know. I'm happy to be back. We'll get going here shortly. Got a load of cars on right now. Has anybody got the stream up? Just curious. Just wondering what my sound quality is like.
Seaboat.
Oh, that doesn't seem too bad. I think
Yay, I made it.
Woohoo!
Heck, I should have went and turned off the snow since I had to restart the game, but I did not.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that, because mine basically, I turned it off in-game and it shut off.
Same here.
Well, let me try that.
Alright, our last guy
It's in
is
settings,
here.
fusion effects.
I think we'll be able to get rolling here very shortly. Fire this puppy up. It's weird anyway, because the weather doesn't change. It's still sunny out. The daytime doesn't change. It just gets rid of the snow. Yep.
You said channel 20?
Yeah. Check, check.
Where the heck is it?
That one might require a restart, though. Like when you select your default CB in the settings.
That's okay.
But you can manually change it on the CB itself.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay, my season effects is unchecked, yet I still have snow.
Okay. Maybe it'll go away in a little bit.
I mean, it was already unchecked.
Oh, bizarre. Let me know when you guys are ready to roll.
Ready?
Alright, ready. Alright, here we go. On our way to Bend. Going around the bend. 10,000 miles on this old Pete. Been driving this exclusively in multiplayer. Driving in the night figures, but that's normal multiplayer. Oh, I am speeding already. Look at this. Sad at 60. Oogie doogie. So, how's everybody been? It's been a while.
Yeah, not bad. Just got a snowstorm coming through.
I heard that, yeah. Get hammered pretty good.
It just started about a couple of hours ago.
Oh, fun. We had almost next to nothing. We've been in a huge warm period there for a while, and the last couple of days we got about another fresh 6 inches, and now we're going into a deep freeze here. We're supposed to get to like minus 20, minus 21 at night. Hey, Fire for Effect, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. It's been a while.
Okay, it tastes like good. It's got that cold due to the ocean being so close.
And we usually, mid-January to February, we usually get into the cold season, but it's been actually a pretty mild winter so far.
Yeah, I can't complain.
We had a little light dusting this morning. That was it.
That doesn't hurt my feelings.
We got nailed last Monday. 17 inches of snow.
Ouch.
Getting another 4 to 8 today.
Yuck.
Yep.
So you've got that whole apartment thing behind you now, Tack? You're all done?
Yep, all done.
Thank God, eh? Finally?
Yeah, it was not something I looked forward to and dreaded doing it, and that just made it all the worse.
Yeah, no doubt. I hate moving, man. Such a process.
I told Wendy, when we move here, we're leaving everything and we're going to start over.
Whatever it is, I don't want it anymore.
I'll buy new.
Yeah.
Be time to upgrade by then anyway.
It's funny, when I moved from up north down to where I am currently, we had this beautiful reclining leather love seat couch set. Spent a lot of money on it. Probably only 3 months old, but it was a huge pain to move into the one house that it was in to begin with. So when we finally sold it towards the end, the guy says, part of the deal of selling the house is the couch set. I was like, done, sold.
Yeah.
My wife was like, oh, we just got them. I'm like, we can get new couches. I'm not moving them again. Let it go.
Well, that's what my love seat was. It wasn't. It was microfiber, but it looked like leather or whatever they call it.
Pleather,
yeah. It was like $800 and something new from Ashley Furniture, and it wasn't but maybe 2 years old at the most. And I sold that sucker for $200.
Nice.
Because I about broke my back trying to get it to the apartment, because that was upstairs. That was the worst.
Well, this set that we bought was actually the third set we ended up with. We went through 2 others that we picked out. They delivered, but we could just not get it into the house, so we kept going to a narrower and smaller set. So when we finally got this one and got it in the house, I was like, I am not dealing with moving this 700 kilometers. Like, no.
Goes with the house.
It's going. Slowing to 50 here, and we're coming up to that drawbridge. Greens right now.
John's favorite bridge.
Yeah, how many times have we smacked into this one? I've done it at least twice.
And the boat's coming, so the bridge is about to go up. But we all gotta cross.
There's no warning lights. I think it just starts going up, doesn't it? Other than that one set of lights at the very start.
Right. Which is why it's easy to hit it.
Well, yeah.
I guess John has joined us up now.
He has, yeah.
Yep. He's running 1.4, that's why it's not joining the convoy.
I find it relatively easy to switch back and forth because I have a separate multiplayer profile.
He only has one, so that's why it's not listed.
Yeah, I made that mistake when we first played all those years, and it was a pain in the butt switching back and forth, but if you have a bare separate profile, I find it pretty easy to switch between the two.
He only has one profile, so that's why he's not switching back.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to risk doing that profile.
Where he should copy it and make a new profile, but have both profiles the same and just use one for the betas.
I have to install the Steam so I can do that.
But don't you just copy all the files or whatever over? Like make a new profile and then copy the files?
Yeah, but you have to use
copy
the
all of
SD decrypt to rename it.
I just switched between 2 copies of Steam and I'm good to go. I have to install this for ATS.
Yeah, but wouldn't you need 2 copies of ATS then?
I do have 2 copies of ATS.
Oh.
I start up 1 copy of Steam, I can use the beta version, shut that one down, start the other one, I'm back on 1.39.
Gotcha.
Learned that it'll trick on the SCS forms.
So it's
you need the hard drive space
Steam
for it.
account? Same Steam account?
Same Steam account. You just can't have both copies of Steam running at the same time.
Oh, interesting.
Well, my
And
problem
you need
is,
the hard drive space.
yeah, my problem is that I have game libraries on every single drive, so
Ha! Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that then.
If you go to Salem now, you would come to where I am now. Crazy!
no, really I need to do a wipe. And
Such a small world, huh?
if I could take all of the drives that are on this machine, except for the drive that Windows is installed on,
we're going to
and make
Bend
it
right
one
now.
drive, that would probably be ideal. But then if one
Well, I'm the
drive
same way. If
dies,
you do the Pro Mods
it's
Canada
all-
and go up, then you head
everything's
up my
gone.
way. You can actually drive through my hometown as well.
So I could do it with RAID. I have RAID.
You don't
on
have
here
this
that
game,
I could
Fire?
do it with,
Do you play ATS?
and then use half of it, and then RAID it. So then it would be basically 2 partitions identical, but it would only see one. And it
That's
would
why.
back
Yeah,
up
we're going
another
through.
RAID 0.
We're doing I-5 right now. That's what we're on. We're coming down. We just left Portland there, and we're coming down the 5 now, towards Salem.
I don't understand why they use the tunnel sound when you go under a bridge.
Yes,
Shouldn't
they
be.
do.
Yeah, the sound effects are a little off sometimes, I find.
Yep.
Mainly on TMP.
I'm just waiting for later this year. ATS and ETS2 are getting them on multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
See no horn again.
Wonder what Truckers MP will do.
Keep the one as always.
I think they'll probably keep going.
I keep left there.
I'm not 100% sure if it's taken me that way yet. We're just coming up to Salem now, staying on the 5.
And we're getting Wyoming and Texas.
I'll be able to tell you here shortly if the turn comes up.
I mean, basically, I'm a few states away from oh,
What's that?
with Texas coming in, it's getting close to where you're at. The map.
Ah, yeah, that'd be nice if they ever. If I'm still alive when they get to Tennessee. I'll be dead and gone by then.
Well,
Once Texas and Montana and the rest of the states are small, so it should pick up.
oh, nice. I've probably been on that road. I can't bring up. I have a GPS right here. This one
All the
here.
big ones are out west.
Looks like we're
Except
going to
for
cross the
Florida.
20 here pretty quick. But if I bring up the map, it pauses the game, so I can't really do that unless I pull over for you to see. But I bet you I've been on that road. Oh, I'll drop down a little bit here. I'm at a 60, but I'll keep her at 55 till you guys catch up some more.
You're the only one driving off and leaving us. We're right together.
I haven't been speeding. Feed your gophers.
I have squirrels. I got the cheaper version.
What are you running for a truck?
100.
Yeah, I got a Freightliner.
Oh, I'm not even paying attention. Look at this.
Once 1.4 comes out, I'm going over to the Western Star Sleeper.
Okay, it looks like we are taking the 20 or 22. Did that say 22? I think that said 22.
Stupid horn don't work.
Nope. TMP thing.
Yeah, 20 to Bend.
If there's more than
East.
4 people, they disable the horn.
Yay. 50 miles an hour and I get a red light.
There's another one when you come up. Oh, you're right behind me anyway.
And the Cascadia has a train one.
Am I?
Good
Nice.
grief, we still have 90 miles to go.
I got 129. I'm going to Deep Grove for groceries.
95. Stop at the pizza parlor in Sisters and grab a
We
pie.
didn't go to the same place.
I got a guy in my stream watching who lives this way. He says this is one of his favorite winding roads to Bend. Then he says, stop at the pizza parlor in Sisters and grab a pie. It's worth it.
Sweet.
I'll have to keep an eye out for this pizza joint. Yeah, they do a not too bad job replicating the real roads. That's the one complaint I have about Canada. It's not SCS software that did it. It's a mod company that did it, which they did a good job, but the distances aren't very accurate. Great pizza on the east side of
I
Sisters,
can't
right hand side.
scream.
Well, let's see if Sisters is
I
on
have less
this.
than 3 megabit upload. Gonna have to change that, but
Are you still on that slow pace schlep buggy internet?
yeah. 12 down, 3 up.
Ooh.
It always
Yeah,
got
right.
worse.
You know, I remember, like, back in the day, though, this is, quite a while ago, but the best I could get in the area, this was in a big city, too, the fastest you could get was, like, 6 down.
Right.
And we play multiplayer games just fine with that.
Yeah, probably like DSL, internet over copper.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was through the phone line with the filter thing you had to plug in the jack. Well, let's see if this sister's town is even on the map that he's talking about here.
It might not be. 'Cause I don't recall seeing a sisters.
No.
I've been down this track.
Okay. Great pizza on the east side of Sisters, right-hand side. Great views of 3 different mountains on this road, he says. Time is it in the game?
I got 87 more miles to go.
4:50 in the morning, so it's gonna start getting daylight out.
45.
I should have checked where I was delivering to.
51 miles, 50 miles.
Well, Bucky said Wahlberg, so
I made the loads before he did.
I picked which one. I had to guess.
But I can't see there being more than one Walmart or Wahlberg in Bend.
There is. There's the market and the food market.
I have 43 miles. 42.
36.
And I'm going to a harvest type of groceries. Like I said, I didn't check where Spender wanted to look to go.
I'm just glad the older version is better than worked.
Mountains. Nice.
My
Full of
map-
Californians.
The map drop down set to 1.36.
What the heck are they doing in Bend? What's so appealing? The views? Oh, this is where it goes up that big bill, isn't it? There's that dirt road there.
I don't know.
There is a deep grove up that way. With the really big hills in Washington,
Don't worry about that.
near Bellingham.
Full
yeah.
of Californians.
I remember that.
The bot is yelling at you. Just
there
ignore
one
him. He's
camp and
temperamental.
Yep.
Time of the month, you know.
I remember getting stuck on the way up of that a couple times.
Yeah, don't go up there in a low boy.
I took a little way up there 2 weeks ago, didn't get stuck.
Oh, it's doable. It's just hard.
Just gotta take the turns away.
Yeah, you just gotta pay attention.
Watching the Super Bowl?
You are?
Me.
No, I probably won't.
Oh, yeah.
My wife
won't.
won't. That's why I put the big 50-inch TV from the apartment. Put it in yesterday. Built a shelf for it and installed it, so she could watch it in 50-inch instead of 30-inch.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that old 30-inch TV and put it on the wall above my 3 computer screens, so I have a 4th screen.
That's a smart plan, yeah. Always a good plan to add more screens. How's it kind of saying that in my imagination bed? Oh, of course.
Pete Rat.
BMWs and Priuses. There's an interesting mix.
I still got 41 more miles to go yet.
I've got 6 miles. I guess we're going to the one in town.
0 miles.
Yeah, I think I'm going to the one in town, obviously.
I'm south on 97. Deep Grove, south of Bend.
Oh, so you're
To the
past
east
town.
of, yep. To the east of 97. I'm going a good off road.
All right, well, whenever you pick up, because we might have to go through Bend anyway, so we'll probably just link up with you.
That's what I did.
Okay.
Did a bad job of checking that low score.
So I fired up X-Plane yesterday briefly, Tack.
Oh, yeah, did it work?
Well, it works, but I have to enter all of the serials for all the software again. So it pops up
Ouch.
with like 6 different friggin' screens for the planes, right? All the payware stuff. And I'm like, and then it doesn't tell you which screen is for which code. So this should be
Go
interesting.
straight on. That's right.
Good boy.
Wow.
Do we have this garage? What's it again? Brown is if you have the garage, right?
It's if it's like goldish, then it's or like tan, then you have it and it's upgraded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have this garage.
I know I do.
So they skip sisters entirely, plus didn't make you go through all the twisties. Yeah.
I bought them all.
They're not 100%
Thanks to
exact
real
with
estate,
some of the
menu.
stuff, Fire. And they keep the distance short so that you're not driving in real time either, right? So they do tend to leave a few things out, which is kind of a bummer. Jackpot.
Yeah, I might swing back up.
But like the $1 Million Highway, they did a fantastic job on that in Colorado. It seems to me like when they take a state, they focus on 1 or 2 really like big points, and that's about all they do. Which is
Go straight
unfortunate,
on.
but
That's right.
no, I just unlocked a recruitment agency. I unlocked a recruitment agency there. Where the hell is this place? I was only a few
Yeah,
miles
like
away. That one.
Go straight on. That's right.
Oh, there it is. I see it now on the map. Woo-hoo-hoo. Almost put a Peterbilt logo on the back of his truck. There is, like, Colorado has crazy
That's right.
windy roads,
That's
which they
it.
did put in. Oh, I must be going to the one that's way off there. On the 20 by Plasters and Sons. No, I don't like upside down GPS.
Well, I had a 50-50 shot at guessing the right one.
Jackpot? Oh, the Walbert, you mean? Well, it's funny, the tablet
And
overview
then
thing
turn left.
just says Bend Walbart. It doesn't actually say what Walbart it is.
At least Jackpot only has 2
Turn left.
businesses, so it's...
Yeah, that one. I think I'm going to the Pit Construction on that one.
I don't know I'm going just yet.
Yeah, he says they skipped the Sisters entirely. Apparently there's a whole bunch of twisties on that road, but I guess they skipped it.
Yeah, there's only so much they can do on a 1 to 20 scale.
Oh, totally. 1 to 20, there you go. That's the scale, 1 to 20. This is like the longest turn lane.
I'm wondering how the heck they're gonna do New York City, if they'll get this far. It's a large city in a small space.
Yeah, no kidding. I guess SCS will never officially do anything Canada-wise since it's American Truck Simulator.
They said when ATS came out that the goal was to do Canada and Mexico, but who knows what the plans are now.
Right. Well, they got to finish all the other states first, so I'm guessing
Right.
that would be
Go
priority.
straight on. That's right.
Yay, I'm taking that Freightliner off-road. Put on bottom this thing out.
I'm still not at my drop.
I got another 19 miles.
I had to go through all of the traffic lights.
I'm coming up on the garage now.
Yeah, you can put on detours, so you'll get like random road events, accidents, or construction, which
On the
your
where am I going?
GPS then has to reroute detours and whatnot. Is that what you mean? The GPS doesn't usually, it has different features. You can put it to like fastest, quickest route, so forth. But you can put road events in that throw a curveball and send you down some other weird path. The GPS doesn't really make mistakes too often, I think, but the road events can definitely fuck you up.
Two guys from Western Trucking here.
I'm on my own, out in the middle of nowhere.
Didn't mean where you are.
I got a bunch of Forza trucking guys here. Actual wrong road. Oh, I see. No, I don't think it's ever done that.
We're going 20 east, is that right?
That would be interesting, though. I don't have the load yet. I'm just about to pull in. But I'm guessing probably, yeah.
And I'm just making it so I'm at.
Sure you come back and visit me, all right?
Whatever you say, Granny. Alright, let's pull this thing in. I'm gonna have to remember. That would be a wild feature, though. Mechanical breakdowns? Yes.
Yeah, I'll head and turn.
Yes, you can put on mechanical failures. Your truck does essentially get damage. And then you have two options. You can either tow, like call for service and tow yourself to get repaired. So there is that. Yeah. You do eventually get more and more wear and tear on the truck. Your tires wear out over time. There's realistic fuel mileage you can turn on so that your fuel mileage burns more natural, so to speak, you know? There's also fatigue in the game, which we turn that off in multiplayer because it's not going to be the same for everybody. But there is fatigue, so you actually have to rest, find a rest stop, or you start closing your eyes and you can't see anything, your screen goes black. A lot of those features we tend to leave off for single player, multiplayer, because like I said, it's not the same for everybody, right? Or when you need rest. What animals? Can you hit a deer? No. I wish. Animals is something that SCS has been talked about for quite a while. Putting animals into the game.
It looks like it's shrouded me up past you guys.
No, they don't have that yet.
Now you drive
Alright,
safely.
got my trailer. Let's see which way it's taking me here.
By the cop shop.
Alright, got my load. I'm down at Plaster and Sons in the Walbert there, right on the 20. So we are taking the 20.
10-4.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm just up from Plaster and Sons, I believe.
How's our fuel? Oh, we're 3/4 of tank. No, animals they have discussed for quite a while. So I don't know if that's something that will come. The other thing is, S&C Software, who developed ATS and ETS, does not have their own multiplayer, which is what T-Vale just mentioned there. That's something that they're going to be working on towards the end of the year. So we've been using something called Truckers MP, which is a mod community that made it so that you can play multiplayer in this game, but they don't allow a lot of mods. And this game really shines in the mods, I find, because you get different trucks, better sound effects, more realistic engines and transmissions. Lots of game overhauls, right? But they don't allow that on TMP, which we're basically playing vanilla right now. So once they start doing their own multiplayer, it might be that you can just rent a server and then you can mod it with whatever mods you want and have your friends join it. So I think that might be... And maybe animals might become a mod then.
Pesticides.
I got wood shavings and I'm going to sunshine crops.
That's where I'm going.
Why are we all on a red light right now? This is so... Oh, it's green. There, I got you.
This guy got this long and windy third road.
This guy would turn off his beacon.
Is there anywhere to turn off over there?
Drive me bananas.
I gotta get to 97 first.
Looks like the 20 turns into a 1 lane here. Gotta find a place to... Oh yeah, no, there's a shoulder. Okay, I'm just outside of town on the 20 on the shoulder there where it goes single lane, guys.
Good. I'm just getting the 97 to the pickup point.
Alright, anywhere here is good.
Word of advice, don't bring a Freightliner down here.
Alright, right here's good.
They don't do too good off-road.
Ha, no.
Well, at least the Cascadia.
Again, no horn. So you see, there's certain things they turn off, right? The horns don't work due to lag because there's too many people. Nighttime lasts a really long time for some reason on multiplayer because, again, it's a server bandwidth thing. The backup beepers don't really work. The GPS voice command doesn't always work.
Yeah, northbound on 17.
It's all volcanic. Other than that low brush there should... Oh, really? Cool. Well, it's kind of hard to make out anything right now at nighttime, so... It's so weird, too. I don't know what happened. When I entered Bend, it said it was 4:51 in the morning, and I don't have time zones turned on. Now it's saying 22:54.
I got 10:54 p.m. 10:55 p.m. Same time.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Well, some of the stuff, you know, and the other thing is, too, the more and more when they release a new state,
Oh, good. I gotta go through.
they're getting more and more accurate because they're doing more and more with it. So the next one that's going to be coming is going to be Wyoming. So that should be interesting.
We had to go through it too.
We just got Colorado.
I'll come back into Bend from the south.
November, I think, last year.
You should be more careful when creating your loads. Just messing with you.
Hey, I discovered that delivery, but I haven't been to.
Tack, you still got any of the divisions installed?
Yeah, man.
Sweet, we should maybe go kill something.
I would like to kill something.
Me too.
I've just entered Bend.
Okay.
I gotta go past 20 to come back around to get onto 20.
How many miles is this one? 439. This one isn't bad. I have 439 miles from this spot.
So I'm at 452.
Are we all going to Sunshine Crops?
Oh, I am. Don't have a bullet.
Yes. SC Farm.
Yeah. Sunshine Crops is what it says
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So we're going to the same spot. I'm just passing the garage.
Have fun. Ah, the old trusty Pete. They just keep running the same truck. Not a big fan of the new Mac they put in the game. I find it incredibly gutless. Even with 600 horsepower motor, it's just slow as molasses. Did you see that they made a New York update for the Division 2? Takes you actually back to Manhattan.
No.
That's kind of wild. It lets you get from... Because you used to max out at level 30 and then get into your gear scores and all that jazz.
Right.
So this one lets you get to level 40 now.
I don't think I've gotten that high in Division 2. Only Division 1 do I have a level 30 with a high gear score.
I think we got a couple of characters in each game that are low because we started over together.
Yeah.
Might be mod for this game with players able to choose stuff like being a cop. Oh, totally they could, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. There actually is different modded vehicles where you could drive cars or like a 5-ton, 3-ton buses, I think. So this is where if they come out with their own multiplayer and you can rent your own server, then you could get away with doing stuff like that, I think, you know?
Derp face.
Derp face.
That's what that guy was.
That doesn't give me much confidence.
No.
Well, some of the usernames are hilarious. No Roy today either. He must be out getting firewood again.
I just went dark face pass.
Oh, you're close then. You're not much further away.
It must be catching up to you guys.
Yeah, we're not far up from where it turns to single lane there after that last traffic light.
I'm just passing Plaster and Sons and Wilbert. I see you guys.
Now I'm gonna start pulling out slowly here. You ready to move, Tack?
Moving.
Okay.
As soon as I figure out where all my buttons are.
Yeah, very true. It's not a bad idea, actually. That'd be kind of neat because then you could have guys be commercial vehicle inspectors and
Okay, what
have random road stops. I'd play it. That's one of the biggest complaints that most people have is we're all happy that we have the multiplayer, so to speak, but it's unfortunate that we can't... Whoa, pay attention. Can't run mods for sounds and custom paint jobs, because you could have, like, company skins, for instance. You're all in the same trucking company, so... to make more money. Yeah, exactly. He totally set up some pretty good role playing with it, actually. I know I asked you this earlier, but I didn't see your answer. Do you have this? Like, have you played ATS or ETS? I'm gonna move that camera down on the bottom too. You can't really see the shifter. An extra package. Well, we already choose to... Oh, you don't have it. Okay. Man, it goes on sale real cheap sometimes. You can get it for like $5 or $6. Without all the DLC and stuff, of course, but... Sometimes you get it, like, on a bundle where you can get it with a bunch of DLCs. That is true, yes. It's definitely a hell of a lot different playing it with a steering wheel and a shift knob, if you're into that sort of thing. Like, I played it with an Xbox controller for a good year or more. Then I had my own button box and all that. Now I'm just doing it all digitally through the tablets. Got a button box here digitally and gauges and whatnot. But you don't have to go all out. Like, you don't have to buy the 18-speed shift knob. You can actually run it just with an H pattern, 6-speed or whatever. It definitely adds a different flair when you're playing with the wheel and pedals, at least, though. Some play with keyboard. I have no idea how they're able to do that. That would just mess me right up. But you can accumulate things slowly. You don't have to get it all at once. Well, what do you think the odds are that the last run to Ehrenberg is going to be in the daylight?
Negative.
Coming up to Burns. Oh, we're going right back through it again?
Okay, I just swept both sparking up
Oh
ahead.
no, we were at Bend, not Burns.
Nothing to see here.
No, just had a bunch of slow rollers pull up in front of us here. Oh, buddy. No turn signal, nice. So you gotta watch for other people. He cut out right in front of me there and then whipped across from the center lane to pull over. No turn signal, almost took him out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's why I play mostly single player. But even in single
Yeah, I
player,
try
yeah,
those stuff with that more than other players do.
Yeah, I find I've got an AI traffic mod and they are crazy.
it can be.
Oncoming. High beaming everybody.
Okay, I don't know where bullet went.
Oh, did he get kicked? No.
No,
just
he
him.
turned.
I'm here.
And we turned to left back there.
Oh, weird.
And he's rapidly falling behind.
What happened? Did you take a different turn?
I just went through that rest area.
Oh. Gotcha.
Well, you're lucky I saw you doing that. You pulled one of those no turn signal turns.
Yeah, I didn't have time to turn it on. Optional, you know.
They're just suggestions, just like the speed signs. It's just, you know, if it says 100, it means 100-ish. No, we do try to stick to the speeds and
He's falling behind again.
simulation style of the
I
of
am
the game.
here,
but-
you know. You don't have to talk about me like I'm not here.
Oh, good. The way station.
Catching up.
I gotta pull in. Where the
I
hell is
got
this
it right
one?
this.
Oh, this one's on the other side.
Yep.
The sticks all over the road.
What do you mean sticks all over the road?
There's sticks all over the road, hanging in the road.
70,000 pounds.
I didn't see any sticks hanging in the road.
They were all over in that curve.
Did you bypass?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely really want to set that up for the multiplayer flying
Go
again
straight
pack,
out.
but
That's
it's gonna
right.
take a little fandangling getting it all registered and stuff again, and I'm having a hard time getting that XPUI plugin to work for some reason.
Yeah, I haven't even tried X-Plane since I've been here.
I'm coming.
Yep.
2-1.
All my flight stuff is in storage, so
Oh yeah, fair enough. It's an interesting dilemma. I tried to get the FS Airlines plugin, right? Not the XP one, to work with FS 2020.
right.
But because it's not the Steam version of the game, it's the Xbox Store version of the game, I can't direct the FS Airlines plugin to the install directory for it to read it.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like the weirdest thing.
Yeah, FS Airlines has some work to do on that one.
Yeah, something going on with that one. I'm not sure. The other problem is that it still doesn't have half the planes we have in our fleet in MSFS. So
Well, I'm coming.
oh wow, that was James Woods. Should have got an autograph.
Yeah, I gotta get a new joystick.
For flying?
Yeah, the rudder controls kind of going.
Oh yeah, you were mentioning that a while back. Did your wheel ever sort out? Like you don't have that problem anymore?
I don't have a problem anymore.
Nice.
More sticks in the road.
What sticks in the road?
I'm throwing them out the window to mess with them.
Oh.
Figures it was you.
Can't be me. I'm on
Hey,
side.
now that's not nice. Make it sound like I'm always a troublemaker or something.
Aren't you?
Fair
It's
enough,
Michael
fair
Boltzmann.
enough.
He gets a little crazy.
Fine, I'll give you that one.
Okay. updates there are on the Division.
I don't know. I just reinstalled them both a week ago. I don't know, I just felt like running around shooting stuff.
Either that or Breakpoint.
Don't have that one installed. Alright, now anyway. I killed the Division server again, by the way.
You did.
Yeah, it's just pointless. I mean, it's... Gotta wait 6 more months till they do another 2 updates, then we can try it again.
Oh, Dead Side.
Dead Side, sorry, yeah.
Confused me. I was like, what? We can get servers now for Division?
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Well, you just get to a point where you're geared up, and then it's like, okay, now what?
Yeah, what do we do now? Yeah. Like, at least in the Division, there's a lot of stuff to do.
There is, especially in the Division 2 with this last update and DLC, there's tons of stuff to do. Like, it kind of makes you rehash some of the existing missions, but it changes the difficulty and the gear rewards all the time.
I would say that there's too much updates for Division 2 for me, and it'll never download. It's something I'll have to do overnight, but I might be able to do some Division 1.
Well, I'll see what happens when we're done. And
yeah, I may have to go after it's load here. It smells like the wife is cooking lunch.
Yeah, just see what it's at. If it's too much, then we'll do it another time.
Right.
Could always do some driving, racing or something.
I don't know what I have updated.
Yeah, me either.
It took about 15 minutes to update the multiplayer.
Really?
It was going so slow. Even on the 4 meg file, it took over a minute to download. And there was like 20 files that I had to do.
It's funny though, because you're not like glitchy in here.
No, I think what it is the internet is bursts.
Oh, get ready to turn left.
We're gonna, as soon as things settle down here, we're gonna update it and get a new router and all that.
Yeah. Well, you should only run into issues if you're
Turn left.
sharing a bunch of bandwidth, right?
Well, here's the funny thing, she's watching streaming TV right now.
Weird.
But a little while ago, I couldn't even download the updates to Truckers MP.
Fair enough. Like you say, it must spike or something.
Yeah. And then we've got security cameras on it too, so...
Are they broadcasting all the time though? Those should only use...
They only use bandwidth, I believe. I mean, they're connected to the Wi-Fi, but they only use the bandwidth when we access it with our phones.
Right.
Left turn coming up. And I went like it. Well, we're turning out.
It's a windy town here.
Turn.
I don't have my head tracking on today. I'm going.
It was green for straight ahead.
It'll give you a whole heck of a lot of time on that one. Like, barely one guy makes it through.
Exactly. Barely one truck goes.
Now you know why I like when truckers MP don't wait for the lights. Particularly in convoys.
Depends on the situation where it is, I guess.
Yep.
And if other players are around and whatnot.
Right.
Ontario. Miles. On this leg. There's a garage coming up here if somebody doesn't have it.
No, I got it.
I got it. Right turn on I-84.
Careful. You said you've got one of those Fire 7s, didn't you, Tack? For Christmas?
Yeah, I got it.
And you got Sim dashboard on it?
Yeah,
Nice.
but I haven't set anything up beyond that.
Oh, you don't actually have the page set up. Gotcha.
Okay, Match 65.
Roughly 200 miles. Idaho is busy.
Yeah, they assume we're all 18 as well. That's like the third or fourth time they've talked to us as we've gone by.
Who's that?
Those trucks that just passed us.
Oh, yeah.
Telling us to be safe and keep our eyes on the road.
Oh, I didn't see that.
They're on channel 19.
A new Bucky on channel 20.
You know, I had the chat on there for a while. I did like it for the random convos, but then you once in a while you get into a town where some knob goes on there and plays a bunch of radio and then gets your stream in trouble, right?
Yeah.
That's why I got that CB usually turned down. Playing turned off. Avoid dishwater go.
Yeah, for live streaming, I find it's just better. Than that way you don't run into a risk of somebody playing music.
Right.
Yep.
I guess Twitch never takes away your affiliate status.
They don't.
No?
I barely. I'm still an affiliate.
When's that, at 50?
You gotta check your dashboard.
There's a whole bunch of
dashboard.
Yeah, you
Oh,
have
no,
to... It's 50 viewers, or 50 subscribers, I think, and then so and so many videos, so and so often, or something?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I know
Oh,
you
you
have
need
to have
to-
20 minutes
three
of
view-
walk.
consecutive viewers. Three, three average viewers.
Yeah.
It's one of them.
Not sure.
I don't remember.
You should be able to make it there, Bucky, if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help when you take month-long breaks, but, you know, sometimes life just gets in the way of stuff, so...
Well, I mean, I haven't streamed in 6-8 months, and I still have affiliate status.
Oh, interesting.
I've streamed it over a month, and before that, it was months before my last stream. So, they don't pull that.
But when you work a semi-physical job, it's tough to get motivated to do that when you come home after work. You just kind of want to unwind, you know?
Well, I know that one.
So during the week is tough. I might do one here and there, but mainly streaming for me is going to be weekends if I can do it, or when I'm going to do it.
I do miss streaming the hunting game, though. On the weekend mornings.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be fun to do something like that. I mean, Sundays we got this Convoy thing, but it'd be cool to... I'd like to do something Saturday mornings. I don't really care what it is.
Yeah, I remember out hunting Bullet every now and again.
Hunting would be cool.
Yeah, T-Value hunted with a lot.
Is there a limit how many people you can play with at the same time?
I don't... Oh yeah, there is like 8. 8 or 15, which is it, T-Val?
I don't know. I never looked into that.
Well, either or, that's quite a few. I don't think we'll run into that many to even have a problem with it. Well, you got to get your internet figured out before you're going to be able to do any streaming anyway.
Oh yeah, I probably won't stream. I probably won't stream again.
Gotta say, I'm really digging that Valheim game, man. It's got a lot of aspects of a lot of the games we've played before.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Atlas is a lot of fun too, but it's just such a long process to get a ship built and actually get going. In the morning, still no daylight. I think it's slowly coming though.
Quite a few people on today, huh?
I think it was 700 when I joined.
My tech was over 800. ATS is starting to take off, it looks like.
Seems like most of them were in Idaho.
Yeah, right?
Quite a few even in Oregon.
Yeah, that's true.
End up near Seattle.
Yeah, I was actually quite surprised at Seattle this morning because I tend to always start there because there wasn't a lot of people there before. You go to Tucson and it was just a gong show.
Yeah, Tucson's gotten crazy.
I have St. George as my home garage in the main game, and I like it because it's kind of central to the map. Yeah, there was 700 on the server fire, but I think it's more than that now. I think it's probably like 800.
Yeah, shoulder again.
I think 1,500 is the limit.
Yeah, my single player, I'm based in Fort Collins.
Oh yeah, Fort Collins.
Yeah, it's close to Wyoming, so.
Well, my issue with... I liked that we picked Albuquerque and Phoenix for the flying part of it, right? That was our original intention there a while back, but... I find it's really hard to do a loop if you want to go anywhere up north or even do the Pro Mod stuff. It's just way too much miles to make it back to Albuquerque, let's say, on a loop. So it's almost better to have a map somewhere more central, I think, for multiplayer.
Yep.
That's right.
Single player, let's go with a job signal.
I think 1500 is the max fire that you can have on a server at a time. It's a popular game, like it's taken off again. It really is. They've been giving ATS quite a lot of love.
I'm making a right up here.
European Truck Simulator used to be crazy busy. It probably still is. I don't play that one too often. I'm not a big fan of the trucks. Not a big fan of the narrow roads. Tagged. Oh, almost ran that one. Swear they changed the timing on these traffic lights. Falls, huh? This one's gonna change, guaranteed. Yep, see? You can almost set your predictions to them. You got any more traffic lights? Oh yeah, there's another road up there.
Get another red light.
Oh yeah.
It does turn green.
Be red by the time I get up there.
Where we're going, we don't need.
I'm just crawling along.
Coastal mining, I guess that's where we're going. Just up the road here. Kind of paralleling multiple roads. Oh, did you hit me?
Yeah.
He pushed me through the light. I was like, wait a minute, I thought I stopped. Did you take damage? I got a love tap.
Distracted driving, my bad.
Oh, no worries, man. I didn't get any damage on that one.
Doesn't look like I got any either. I only got damage on my tires.
What the heck kind of weird route are we taking here? This is like, if you look at the big GPS, never mind the, like the one I have on my tablet, we're like driving around in a circle.
I think we're coming into a jackpot from the north. Yeah, we're coming to jackpot from the north.
50 miles.
I was wondering where Knapp was taking us.
Well, it basically just took us around a loop through Twin Falls.
Keep riding.
I know. Just noticed that.
Ivy mod, so I can actually see something. I got like 50-something miles left.
I got 41.
44. If we're all going to the same place, how can we have different mileage? That far apart.
I got 40 now, or 39.
We're all-
37.
Yep. Try not to run into the back end of you again. But I make no promises.
That makes for a fun story when you go to the receiver and they come out and go, why is there an emblem in the back door of your trailer?
Go straight on. That's right.
Why is there a bumper stuck on the back of your truck?
Yeah.
There's this shit on the other side. Hopefully it's not for us. Yippee!
Half a tank of diesel.
A hair below, but this will have to be my last one. Wife's got lunch ready.
What's for lunch?
I don't know.
Closing in on jackpot. Finally.
This was still grayed out for me in multiplayer, that's why I went here.
I gotta take this truck to the shop. I still have Christmas decorations in it.
Yeah, come on, it is February.
Well, it tells you how long it's played multiplayer.
And the motorcycle sitting on the side of the road.
Crap.
I almost hit it,
A weird place
Oof.
for a trailer.
right?
Not even a warning signal up or nothing.
No, and in the snow version, there were skid marks going all the way to the trailer.
Now there's skid marks here on this
Keep
one too.
left. And then turn left.
Yeah, I'm making the left to head to the farm.
Wait, did it actually, with the snow thing, did it actually put snow on the ground for you right now, or was it just snowing?
No, I got snow on the ground. It's not snowing. I've got snow on the ground.
Weird. See, for me, when I had seasonal effects checked, it was just snowing, but the ground and weather was the same.
Oh, get ready to
Do you have
turn
the
left.
winter weather mod enabled?
No, I don't.
I probably still have them in, yeah.
Wide turn.
Yeah, I just hit the concrete barrier and stalled my truck out.
According to my thermometer, it's 23 degrees here.
69 for me.
Or that's your route guidance is now finished.
Now she speaks up. She didn't say a word the entire trip. Love how the route advisor like only talks intermittently. She didn't say anything the whole trip, and then says, "Yeah, we're done. We're here."
She was
That might
sleeping.
be multiplayer.
I think she just woke up.
It does that a lot in multiplayer.
Yeah, it cuts out just like the horn and the beeper. And... Okay, that one's done. Ehrenberg. Ooh, that's a long one, 700 miles.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go eat some lunch and see where I'm at after that.
Hey, sounds good, bud. It's been fun. Yeah, I'm open to game later if you're up for it. Just message me, man. We're gonna do this run and then jump into something.
Okay. I'll see you guys.
Great.
Double send my load.
Yeah, I'll grab my team.
Let's start and get busy.
Nope. Line that one up very good. Let's try that again. There we go. Clearly, this is a non-collision zone. Thank God. You can keep rolling if you want, TV.
Just waiting for this guy to pass.
Yeah, look at what his trailer's doing. Is it doing that to you too?
Yeah. I know why I was waiting for him to pass.
Yeah, no kidding.
This is gonna be a long one.
750 miles, I think, this one.
7:58 for me. I'm going to charge.
Walbert.
Like, oh, it's still going. It's still going lucky.
Well, if you look at his ping in the tab menu, it's 346, so that tells you something.
I'm seeing 8:14. The plus hasn't kicked yet.
Yeah, 814.
That was down 250.
I'm gonna pull this gas station coming up here, TV. Put a splash in.
Same here.
Since it's so conveniently on the route.
Yep. And it's got 2 pumps. You both can use it.
Perfect. Some go-go juice in.
Hey, I'm refueled.
There. Oh, I don't think I went quite full. I went full of.
Down to
Get
about
ready
half
to
tank.
turn left.
Yeah, I didn't fill up
Turn left.
completely, but I'm like 3/4. Plenty enough to get there.
Yeah, I filled up. I only got a 240-gallon tank, so.
All right, are you running a day cap?
Nope, the Freightliner.
Oh, it's
Take it. 40.
Oh. Freight shaker.
Tank in the game. Yep. But it's fuel efficient. I should be able to do this.
Oh, you might just able to end up with some daylight towards the end of this. It's showing 3:50 in the morning.
Okay, the sun should be coming up any minute now.
Yeah.
Actually, already
Go
starting to get
straight
lighter
on.
out.
That's right.
Oh, starting to get light out.
Yep. Oh, it wouldn't have seen it getting lighter out. See, it's winter mod going.
I never had that thing on the whole time, so.
He apparently did.
Hexenhammer, that's a cool username. So you got a snow machine or anything like that, or are you hand shoveling that mess?
Snowblower if it doesn't jam up.
Nice.
That's just the first time he shovel. Use a
That's the
snowblower.
way to
Second-
go. Is,
My hand.
I had a snowblower for years, and then it moved down south here. It was like, oh, you don't ever need one. And then all of a sudden, the last 2 years, I could have used it.
Yeah.
I pay a guy. I got a local guy here. He's got a Bobcat. I just have him come by. $40. He does my whole driveway.
Yeah, we don't have that option.
I can't be bothered. Nothing more fun than working full time, then coming home and have to work another 3-4 hours shoveling snow.
Like,
Call the Bobcat guy.
the first snowstorm they got, the snowblower wouldn't even work. I had to do something by hand.
It's not too bad, I guess, by hand in most spots. It's the windrows at the end of the driveway that are just brutal all the time, you know? But the snowplow going by?
That snow's wet, boy.
Yeah, when the snow is wet, then it's pretty backbreaking.
And that's been a problem. The snowstorm, the snow's been wet. And the snowblower can't cope with that, so
Yeah.
it jams up and you get stuck doing it by hand.
Yeah, and then all you get is a plastic shovel.
Which we have 3 of.
Yeah.
Yep, not go out there and shovel. Takes us a few hours to do the driveway.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Go straight
It's a
on.
5-car
That's
driveway.
right.
Yeah, mine's pretty big too. I could fit multiple RVs here if I wanted to.
There are only 3 cars in the driveway, but it fit 5. Of course, it's 3 cars in the driveway means there's more room for more snow.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go into this part in Nevada at night. During the day. There's one part where you'll see UFOs at night.
Oh, is that this stretch? I thought that's when you get down to New Mexico.
It's in it's near Las Vegas in Nevada.
Area 51.
Yep, it's in Nevada, not New Mexico.
Right.
About 75 miles northwest of Vegas.
I thought there was all sorts of. I thought there was all sorts of alien stuff near Roswell.
That's where UFO supposedly crashed.
Yeah.
Area 51 can be seen on Google Maps, Google Earth. It's a large airfield.
There's one to fly over in MSFS. I wonder if it's represented in there.
It's in there.
It grabs all its stuff from Bing Maps, right?
Right. That airport is in there, and it's an active airport. You can fly into it. It's in FSX. FSX is the ICO code AR51. I forget what MSFS uses.
I've never really played MSFS or FX, like Microsoft Flight Simulator FX.
It's also in P3D.
Never played that one either.
I don't know about X-Plane.
I played X-Plane. Well, it is, but you probably have to download the scenery file for it, or do your own ortho. Like, there's a program where you can actually take ortho pictures and turn them into scenery in your game.
I've heard about that. I'm just too lazy to do it.
Oh, I mean, that's a lot of work.
And it takes up a lot of hard drive space.
Yes.
That's why I like MSFS and FSX. They don't take up that much space.
Yeah.
And I don't go for favorite scenery.
You know, MSFS, though, I'm still not sold on it, man. I find, like, the clouds are so pixelated and cheesy looking. It's terrible.
And I always play with the weather turned off, so.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I find that... Ooh, getting air here. Like, that's one thing I don't know. The flight physics in X-Plane, I find way better. But it's a money maker, right? Because you have to basically pay for everything extra in X-Plane. Where
that's why I don't like doing that.
Yeah, in MSF, you know.
You can, they do make scenery for it.
Yeah, I have a few complaints. Like, for one, half the planes that I like to fly aren't available in that game. Number two, the liveries to change any of the paint jobs or do custom paint jobs, a real pain in the ass compared to X-Plane. It's super easy. There's a few things here and there that the ATC is atrocious in MSFS.
Microsoft Flight Sim, no matter what version you're looking at, was like that. That's why I don't use it.
Which version?
FSX, FS 2004, that doesn't matter.
Oh, I see what
ATC
you're
was
saying.
always sucky.
Yeah, where like the ATC in X-Plane is way better. Like if you buy X-Life, which is a program that puts AI planes in real time, and it comes with an ATC that is fantastic.
Yeah, see, I don't have money to buy all sorts of add-ons.
Yeah, that's the one issue with it. It is an investment.
I guess that like that.
And all my gauges, that the Air Manager gauges and stuff, I can't get them to work with MSFS either. Basically, it's like Sim Dashboard, but for flying, right?
No. I don't much flying anyway, so mainly a flight a month.
Yeah, I'd like to get back into it again, do a couple here and there, but I've been really hooked on Atlas for a while, and then I really hooked on this Valheim game. It's really cool.
This is the game I mainly play.
Yeah. Yeah, you log quite a bit of miles.
Yep. Well, again, I'm 2,800 miles, 2,800 hours in this game.
Nice. I'm currently in the middle of a 1,600 mile run, I think. I started somewhere down south. I'm on my way up to Merritt with the Chrome mods in single player.
Just to let you know, the Chrome mods does not work with 1.40 yet.
Yeah, no, I gathered that. I found that out when I tried. I tried 1.4 there. I did one run yesterday or something like that for a couple 100 miles just to try it out, and the lighting effect did me in. I wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, still gotta tweak it.
Yeah, I see where they're going with it. Like, I think it is cool. It's just they need to tweak it a little bit so it doesn't, like... Because it makes... If you're going through some sort of a tunnel or a raised valley, I find it makes what's in front of you super dark. So it's super hard to see anything.
See, I didn't notice that. So that might be a bug.
Maybe. Like, I'm talking about those light effects, right? It has those orange scatter lights along the side.
See, that I didn't notice either.
Really?
Nope.
Oh, I wonder. Okay, I might have to take a screenshot of that, but it basically makes like
Are you running any mods on that profile?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't run any mods, which was weird, but it basically makes your light scatter like bright orange.
Yeah, see, that I never noticed.
And
I'm running 1.4 on another Steam install.
Yeah, like all your lights have like a cone shape to them, but they're all bright orange. So all your side marker lights have these cones sticking out the side, same out the front, and it's fine. But
yeah,
then when
you're experiencing bugs.
Yeah, it must be a bug, because when you're going through something narrow, like say a town with a bunch of buildings, you get that light effect along the side of the house, but it's bright orange, and it makes the front super dark. And same with your tail lights. It's like me following you, you would have this big red cone of taillights coming out the back of your truck. It was weird.
Yeah, that's it. I haven't noticed that. I've been playing.
Could be a bug.
Exclusively, other than this Convoy. We got a train coming.
Okay. I noticed there was some new setting, right? I think it's a chrome reflection detail or something. Is that what it is?
I got that turned up to 200. Up to 100%.
Nice.
Something like that. But the chrome now looks like chrome. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
From what I can see.
If I can ever get my new video card sometime in the next millennium.
It's a slow-moving engine.
That's just an engine, too. Hilarious.
Yep. It's the only one they left just an engine. Tucson used to be the same way, but now get the train.
There's single-player mods to make the trains longer.
I used to use one. It was on a Steam Workshop. I thought it got pulled.
I think they're still on there. I have one, I think, on my single-player profile.
I bet them while I was using it. But one to play the game, and the game to play about the mod.
Oh, weird. I kind of like that one. It makes it a little bit more realistic, right?
Yep. I want to make the trains really long and sound better.
Yeah.
And then one day, just poof, disappeared.
I guess maybe the guy stopped working on it or updating it.
It would have stayed in the workshop. He pulled the mod.
Oh, weird.
When they pull the Steam Workshop mod gets pulled, it's pulled from everyone.
Strange.
I lost a profile once when the guy who made the Viper Pete he pulled it off the workshop and my game suddenly crashed.
Oh, that's weird.
Because it pulled it when it's deleted from the workshop goes and deletes it from everyone.
Right.
And it was my primary truck, so the game couldn't find it, and kaboom.
My primary single player is pretty much either the FLB or the K100.
Mine is Western Star.
I really like the cab overs.
Oh, well, I always find myself back in that Western Star.
Yeah, you like that one, huh?
Yep.
I'm not a fan of the Mac at all.
Yeah, it's a basic over-the-road truck.
But my big thing, TV, that I have to deal with is the triple screen thing, right? So every truck is not the same with how the dash displays for me. So there's only certain models that work really good for what I'm doing.
Yep.
So that's why I like, for instance, in multiplayer here, this Pete works fantastic dash-wise for me, so that's why I run it. Where the Kenworth is completely off. It's weird. Like, you go into the multi-mod settings and set up all your horizontal and vertical field of view, and then you jump into another truck, and it is a long-nose truck, but it can be completely off.
Even if it uses the same dashboard.
Even, yeah, well, yeah, same dashboard, same area. Like, for instance, if I went from a 389 to a T900, both long-nose, one would line up perfect. Yeah, one lines up completely perfect on my triple screen so I can drive, and then the next one could be way off. It's weird.
The W900 and the 389 both use the same dashboard.
Yeah, but it's
Keep
not
right.
the same. I'm telling you.
And
I know.
then turn right.
It's computer software for you.
Yeah, and
It's easy with it.
well, yeah, and because I
Right.
have that, I have to be particular with what trucks work, so I tend to stick with them once I find one.
I want a single monitor for the game. I got two, but I only use one for the game.
Yeah. I run 3 for the game and 2 for extra stuff. 1 for OBS, 1 for Discord.
I used to have Discord on my laptop. I gotta redo it.
Look at this,
Only
it's
start up
daylight, finally.
Windows.
Yeah, like, if the bloody video market would ever get sorted out, I could get a new card for this new machine I built a couple months ago, and then use my old machine and make that exclusively the streaming laptop with a capture card, which is kind of what my plan is. But, again...
Blame all the scalpers for that one.
Oh yeah, like, I mean, what, it was February, then it was March, now they're talking May before we might even see the market replenish, and then they still gotta fill out all the bloody back orders yet, so...
Yep.
It might be towards the end of the year before I can get my hands on one. Unless I want to buy it through a scalper, but who the hell wants to pay $1,000 more than needed?
Like, they do it because there's people out there that will do it.
Pardon me?
Scalpers do that because there's people out there that will do that.
Well, yeah,
We'll go
but I
spend
mean,
it.
the thing of it is it would be different if I was waiting on a card so that I could get going, but I'm fine, right? It's not like I actually
Right.
need it. It would just be nice to get it, so... But I have the luxury to take my time with it, where a lot of people don't.
If I needed a card display, I wouldn't wait on that one. I would have got a different one.
Yeah, the problem
That's
is there's nothing... The thing is, why would you drop, let's say, $700-800 on like a 1080, for example, or 1080 Ti or something, and then when the market actually hits, you can get an RTX 3070 or 3080 for less money.
And I'm running at 2080. Same computer.
Yeah, like, see what I'm saying though? So I'd rather just wait.
Get ready to turn right.
For this game, the 2080 is more than enough.
Oh, for sure. Even a 1080 is fine. I mean, I've been running 1080s for the last 3
Turn
years,
right.
so...
Before this, I had a 1070, and that this game flying.
People are playing this with 960s.
Yep.
I just don't see a point in... Like, right now I'm running the 1080s in this new machine, but I'd like to put 3080s or 3090s in here if I can find one for the normal price.
Good luck.
Get ready to
Exactly.
turn right.
That's my problem with getting the joystick.
Right.
Turn right.
Can't find one on a deal or what?
They're all over $300.
Oh.
And all through resellers. And that happened because of Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh, everybody wants yokes and rudder pedals.
Yep.
Actually, I remember now because I did buy my yoke, and then the rudder pedals, I had to wait like 2-3 weeks for it to become available again. That was all over a year ago, so I can't imagine what it is now. That was way before MSFS even was released.
Yeah, MSFS released in November, and that's when this all started.
Yeah.
I forget when MSFS released, but it's...
Yeah, I guess it, like
Been a
I
mess
said,
since.
it limits you, MSFS, apparently, because I can't do plugins with it. Because I got mine through the Xbox Game Pass, and it links it to the Xbox Store, so I can't run the FS Airlines plugin with it to record flights. Because it wants the install directory, but I guess because it's like a cloud install.
Airlines had an Xbox version that you could actually work with it, like get it working with the Xbox version.
Well, they do have a beta plugin to work with for MSFS, but when you go to run it and you set it up the first time, you have to direct it to your install directory, and with it being an Xbox Store game, you can't actually physically select a location.
That's why they got to rework it for the Xbox version.
Yes. It's either that or a guy buys the Steam version, right? Which I'm holding off to do until they release more planes and stuff.
And they got to figure out how to change the sound output in the game.
Yes.
Over to my desktop speakers, not my freaking headset.
Oh, it won't let you select it?
If I got default setting to the desktop speakers, MSFS won't even load.
Oh, that's so weird, really?
Yep.
That's a new one. I
For
never
some
heard of
reason
that.
it wants the headset.
Wow, yeah, I never heard of that before.
Yeah, I'm not gotta try to figure out how to change that. And there's no option in the game to change it.
Interesting.
But it should be using the default sound output. Whatever that output is.
Like, for me, my output's just whatever the default is. And then if I turn my Bluetooth headphones on, it obviously pops up and says, do you want to switch it to your headphones? So for streaming, I do that. I had other issues with it. I had issues, for instance, the Logitech throttle quadrant. When you fire the game up, it's completely inverted and reversed. By default, I don't know why.
I've noticed that with one of my settings in ATS when I first got it. They've since fixed that little issue.
Oh yeah, I remember I had that too. Like the clutch pedal had to be run inverted and stuff to work. And
Yep.
I remember that.
Those ducks are still there. That might have fuel station.
Yep.
But it's somewhere between here and Vegas that you see UFOs.
Gotcha. Well, at least it's daylight for a little bit.
Yep. Oh, it's gonna be daylight straight through. It's 6:05 a.m.
Oh yeah, for sure now.
But I don't know when they despawn. You can still see them, potentially. All it is the little orange lights from the construction phones flying around.
Do not text and drive.
Yeah, they're somewhere in this area. If they're still in the game.
You keep it max like 65, right?
Usually, I got a little fast back there.
Okay, I know it. Just try to pace you.
Yeah, they're in this area somewhere. I think down that road back there. At like,
Isn't there one spot that had that big red, like, stunt crop duster plane flying around all the time, dude?
yeah, that's in Vegas.
That's Vegas?
You might be seeing that they're coming to Vegas from the north. It's on the north end of Vegas.
I got 377 miles.
375.
What the heck was that noise? That must have been it. I just heard some weird whooshing noise.
And that was a fighter jet flying by.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah,
I didn't see it, I just heard
fighter
it.
jet that flies over here.
Okay.
And it makes a whooshing noise as it flies by. The UFO is a little orange dot that flies around.
The sky looks beautiful.
I looked at it up close. It's the same little orange dot you see on top of construction crews.
Nice.
They just reused it for a UFO. But I still hate coming through this part in Nevada at night.
Think you're gonna get abducted?
Oh, I see that. I get distracted and run into something.
Follow the light.
The lights stay out in the mountains. They don't get too close to the road. If you see them get distracted, you're liable to run into a guardrail or something. Like I just did.
Attention.
Gotta say, this truck's like the fuel economy.
Mine's not that great. I went through almost a whole quarter tank, back down to almost half a tank again here.
I'm only down to I'm down to 3/4.
Mind you, I've kind of been just riding low gear, higher RPMs the whole time, so...
And I'm in automatic.
Oh, you're on automatic? That's why your takeoff is better on the line.
Yep. And I got tired of changing gears.
I'm so used to it now, I can't even, like... If I were to play automatic, it would mess me right up.
Well, I got tired of it dealing with the friggin' AI.
Right.
65 miles an hour, I could slow down about 10. By a slow-moving truck.
Yeah, you gotta sometimes play around with the cruise control settings. That only helps if you got automatic retarder built in or automatic engine brake.
I've had a retarder on this thing too, so... Got a fuel stop on the left, on the right.
I don't need it.
This is where that stunt plane is. And it's currently flying.
Oh yeah, I see.
We're going now. Get the center lane.
Yep.
About to go through Las Vegas. Well, around Las Vegas.
Well, kind of going through it. We're just not going through downtown or following the highway.
If we're getting off this highway, we got another highway. Which goes around the core of the city. In other words, a bypass.
Yeah. I gotta leave the speed limit 75 back there. That's a little weird.
Now it's 65.
Yeah, that seems more like it. It's just that little stretch there.
And we're getting off to the right here. Keep left. That's a good one.
Vegas, baby. Vegas.
This makes it so easy to get through Vegas now. city used to be a nightmare to get through.
Yeah, the highway bypasses are nice.
Yep.
Oh, I see. We just looped around. Weird. Okay. Let's do one of these.
It's bypass. It's the first interstate built in the United States for 40 years.
269 miles. So it's going to be there roughly at 13:59, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, in the gate. It's currently 7 in the morning. Back up to 65 here.
And we're through Vegas.
I still got a few question marks to explore here, too.
It's been a while since I've been in that city. I usually go around it.
What's the deal behind 1.40 anyway, other than being the upgrades for the truck? Or are they implementing it for Wyoming?
It's really for the changing the lighting system,
Ah,
but they're getting Western Star done because they couldn't get it done before they released it.
gotcha.
They're also adding in the 4x2, 8x6, and 8x4 chassis for other trucks.
Ah, so it's not related to Wyoming then.
No. 1.4 is the compatibility update for Iberia for ETS2.
Oh, I see. Now there's a game I haven't played in a very long time.
Played it a week or two ago. I actually did a run last week in 1.4.
Did you?
Yeah. It just doesn't show with MNC.
I don't mind it to switch it up, but I don't know. I still prefer ATS over it.
I play that whenever I get in the mood to run my no-range T.
There's a lot more area to cover anyway.
Yep. So right now it starts a larger playing map. But they're running out of places to expand to.
Yeah, okay.
It's got this left of Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, Iceland, and Ireland left. And the northern part of Scandinavia. And that's it.
I got into it for a while there a couple years back when I had the US trucks modded in there.
There's still US trucks available for it.
Yeah, no, I know.
FLC and the K100.
That's interesting. Look at those pipes sticking out. I better pay
I
attention.
think
We got a
ATS
guy
is
coming
getting more
up
out of
behind me.
1.40 than ETS2 is. Especially with the trucks.
Got bobtail coming up.
ETS2 more on the map side.
Yeah.
They finished up the Germany rebuild and they added in 2 cities in France.
I heard that they were revamping something with Germany.
Over the past bunch of updates, they completely redid Germany.
Really?
Yep. The next one they're going to completely redo is the UK.
Okay. Yeah, I might have to take a look at it. I haven't played it in a long time.
We got a way station coming up.
10-4.
And I got called in.
Okay. Same.
End up pulling out.
Come on, roll on the thingy. 69,000. Your vehicle is not in perfect technical state. Oh, I got the my vehicle is not in perfect technical state warning.
Yeah, you now get fined for damaged vehicles.
Do you?
Yep. And the illegal trailers.
I don't really have that much damage. I think it's mostly wheels.
Well, I've come to another way station. Chances are you might get a fine.
Why the hell is it only 35 going through here?
I'm surprised I didn't get nailed.
You have fines on?
Well, no. I'm lucky there. I probably
pretty
would have
much-
damaged really.
Yeah, I pretty much turn everything
Alright.
off in single player. Or multiplayer, sorry. All the detours and rain probability, all that stuff I turn right down. It's shifted there.
Something we're gonna get routed to California.
What's that?
Something we're gonna get routed to California for a bit.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, it's the last exit before we go into California.
Into the 55 zone.
Go straight on. That's right.
Out to cross the Colorado River. Again. We crossed it coming out of Vegas, and we're crossing it again. Next exit, we're getting off.
Down to the 95.
Yep.
Keep right and exit right.
Getting off here.
Same.
There's another road I haven't been down in multiple areas.
Yeah, I don't think I've been down this one either.
I'm cruising at 55.
Copy.
At least we're finishing the convoy off of Johnny Dig.
Hey, good running start on that hill now.
Yep.
See, like if you were going through here in 1.40 for me at night, you'd get totally blinded by the orange light effects on your side windows and out front. It gets so dark you can barely look out the front.
See, I don't get that orange light.
Yeah, it's got to be a glitch thing or bug
Yep.
of some sort. I should probably report it. Maybe take a screenshot of it.
Yep. They don't know what's happening. They can't fix it.
Well, yeah. I only came across, like, I tried it for maybe half hour, 40 minutes, right, just to try it out, and then I noticed that, and immediately went back. So
But I know that skin pack I made works with it.
that seems to work pretty much for everything.
And until they screw around with the textures for the trucks.
Yeah, like I can't use it on the I can't use it on the FLB and the K100. Only on the default trucks.
Like, it's only for the default trucks.
Ah, well, fair enough. I don't really drive the default trucks, so other than multiplayer.
It's going down to 35.
Go straight on. That's right.
And back at 55.
It's weird. It's not even like a town. It's just a stop sign intersection, and they make it 35.
Yep. Sometimes you can't explain speed limits. We got oncoming.
Intermittent horn usage. That wasn't as steep as I thought it was going to be. Heading to Ehrenberg. Another place I haven't been here in multiplayer. Trying to unlock some of these gray
26
roads.
more miles.
$24.
We're getting on to 10 east.
colorful trailer full of frozen food.
And crossing the Colorado River for a third time.
But who's counting? Rolling into Ehrenberg.
Well, there is like an achievement for doing that. For crossing all the Colorado River crossings.
Is there?
Yep.
I should look at my achievements one of these days and see what I'm actually missing still.
You get off.
Everything's kind of whacked because of the new profiles, so...
Well, if you already earned the achievements, they're set.
I was gonna say, those are tied to your Steam account, right? Not your profile, so... Oh, we're going in here. How come it didn't... Oh, because I can't listen, I can't hear my stupid GPS talking right now anyways. Are you serious? You're gonna want me to pull in there? How am I supposed to do that from here? I'm gonna jackknife the hell out of this, because there's literally no way to come into that entrance the way that they wanted me to here. So I'm going to completely jackknife this, because I'm not backing out onto the main road. Jackknife the heck out of this trailer. Yes, that's what we're doing. That's how we roll. Oh, is that my jackknife or is that the shopping cart that I'm hitting?
And I'm done.
There we go. Come on, baby. There it is.
That was a good set of runs.
Yeah, it was only 3, but it was still 1,500 miles.
Yep.
And another one in the books.
Yeah, the longest one was the jackpot to Ehrenberg.
Yeah, the first one was only a couple hundred miles. Alright, everybody. That is that. I am going to take a quick little break, get some food in me, something to drink, probably about half an hour-ish, and then I'm going to jump into the Division 1 with TAC for a bit, and I will come back and refire up the stream. I was going to leave it running, but I'll just end this one and we'll start a new stream for the Division. So, we shall see you guys all in about maybe 20 minutes or so. Take care, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe so that you get notified when I'm on live next. You guys have a good one. Thank you.